We'll hit the record button and everything. Hey guys, what's going on? Time for an epic TF2 video. Today we're gonna do a wacky loadout with the stake and the punching but faster gun. The punching but faster gun used to be really good, and now it's like kind of shit because you lose health. That's okay, because we got the brass beast, because we a big fat chunky boy. So let's get into it and see if the game is fun or not. So yeah, we're gonna start with taking our buffalo steak sandwich. Oh, look at that, it's already got a bite in it. You know what that means, right? Minecraft confirmed for Pog. Oh God, why would you place that there, please? I occasionally go to the TF2, but I don't. Really, the only things I ever saw were Daedalus. Thank you for the follow. I never saw Daedalus on TF2, but if I did, I bet it would be nice. The only thing I really remember on TF2 is the item ideas people had and how unbalanced they would be. Not always, but usually. It would usually just be like, here's my idea. Instead of the Phlogistinator, what if we combine the Dragon's Fury and the Degreaser, so it has really fast firing rate at longer range, but it still has the reduced afterburn effect, but it still stacks up the longer you hit. So if you constantly hit them with this gun, it'll do more and more damage, thus giving Pyro like a higher skill ceiling, because they have to aim more now. I'm just really sick of people complaining about WM1 Pyros and not doing anything about it. Imagine the Flog with the air blast, but still with the oomph thing. I mean, I swear I swear that kind of stuff has been in TF2. What if the Flog shot rockets? Usually it's similar things for like the rocket launcher too. It's like, what if it was the direct hit, but it had really far splash damage? Like, the splash damage was like 200% more than the regular rocket launcher, but it only had one rocket. What if the soldier had a really strong rocket, but it only shot one rocket, and it was a really big explosion, and we'd call it the nuke. That one is always posted. Like, on a monthly basis, you will always see that one in any, like, item suggestion chat. Oh God, he's got the shotgun. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, I'm bad. Bleed to death? Nah. What if the Boston Basher, but instead it didn't hit yourself and the bleed could double in potency? What if I told you, what if Matt had random critical hits? Oh, those are the next ones. Every other TF2 post. Here's what I think about random critical hits. Overall, I think random critical hits are okay, but I think they should be removed, and I think they're the most imbalanced thing ever, and I think they're complete garbage. Instead of critical hits, what if it was just mini crits? Instead of mini crits, what if every shot was a critical hit no matter what? Then there wouldn't be random crits. I mean, most of the top posts are like actual memes and stuff, and then every once in a while it's like, oh yeah, I hate the tryhards that for some reason are in MvM, which is another like, out of all the things you could have tryhards in, why MvM? It's my loadout, but he's good at aiming. Is that still like an ongoing thing? Like, people are very like, oh, Pyro using Gas Passer, we have to kick him. Making the game too easy, I hate that. Like, do you remember, like, what? There are so many things you could have done instead of compiling a list of casual players that use the Gas Passer on MvM, a side content of TF2 that, like, does not matter at all. We need more pyros in MvM. Only if they don't use the Gas Passer, though. So loud. I've been in lobbies where people kick someone for going scout. Why? I sort of get when people kick someone else out because, like, oh yeah, we meant to get someone else to join, and if we kick you out, they join. Like, I get that idea, but like, I guess it depends on the MvM match too. I admit, I get a little salty in Wave 666 when somebody's like, oh yeah, we're gonna play sniper. And then in my brain, I'm like, we're never gonna win with a sniper. Sorry, Bacon. Catch. Good catch. Use Scorch Shot to push back the Giants? Dude, I like Scorch Shot is good. It's one of those things, like, Scorch Shot's good. The only reason people don't, or complain about Scorch Shot is because it's too good. Too fast. Sniper I can understand. Yeah, but, like, sometimes it's good. I think. I don't do Sniper enough. Does getting kicked from man-up still consume your ticket? Dude, I hope not. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I didn't even know that was a thing. What if the fan had 6 shots, but every shot does 20? What the heck? Ow! Good job, Sentry. I really thought that Sentry would save me there. Nobody complains about a weapon being OP until a big creator talks about it, like the Bazar Bargain's stupid OP if you've ever semi-good at aiming. It doesn't... It used to go away, like, if you miss a headshot, the heads go away, but now it just keeps stacking. It is kind of like, why would you ever use any other weapon over the Bazar's Bargain? Is there any downside, really? Like, the first shot is low. First 2 shots? This is not... You need 2 headshot kills, and then, like, you're good to go. And to be honest, like, you're never really charging the sniper rifle. Nobody actually charges the sniper rifle. They just go aim, pachoo, aim, pachoo, aim, pachoo. And then for the heavy, they're like, all right, I'll wait a second. There's literally no downside. Yeah, I agree. Like, the charge doesn't usually matter. Sniper is actually godlike in MvM. Get 5 snipers and an NG and it fucking works. I assume it's really good as long as you can aim. I cannot aim. Even against MvM characters, I'm trash. What do you think about Scrap.tf? Is that the one? I've used it before. I think it's good. One complaint I have, and I don't know if this makes sense, but it makes sense in my brain. I think having a area for players to trade and obtain items easily is good. I think Steam's current trade settings are kind of bad. Like, you know, we used to have to go to random community servers and hope that somebody would want to buy something that we had. But I have a personal problem with Scrap.tf and, like, a lot of other, you know, hey, we're buying and selling websites where it encourages people to spend more money on the game. And I feel like I feel like people should not be spending money or trading in TF2 because it encourages Valve not to upgrade the game at all. So basically, things like Scrap.tf are helping traders, but in my mind, they're doing a disservice to the community as a whole by convincing Valve, like, oh yeah, we don't have to trade anything. Like, people are still buying and trading keys. People are still buying MV tickets. Like, they go look at Scrap.tf. It's flourishing. So why should we upgrade the game? I've always felt like the only way to get more updates for TF2 is to really just stop buying things and tell Valve that we're not gonna just keep encouraging them to do nothing by not spending money. I don't know, I'm wording this very badly, but to be fair, I'm using the force of nature and getting shot with rockets. The more money you spend on TF2, the more Valve is probably not going to update the game because you're encouraging them that the game is fine as is because you're spending money on the game. And auto scrap. I think auto scrap's fine. It's convenient. Like, I don't use it. I'm a little, I don't know. It seems a little shady. In my brain, I'm like, something can't be right. Why would a website auto scrap things for the correct ratio? There's no benefit of it. Like, something must be up there. But I think that's just like a, do you guys have Costco? Costco in Europe? It's a thing in America. We have this superstore called Costco, and you can just buy like a shit ton of items at once. Like, you can get like 50 boxes of mac and cheese. And they've got a little restaurant, and the restaurant sells hot dogs. And the hot dogs are like 50 cents or $1 or something. And it's a net loss for the store. But statistically speaking, people go to the store and they buy other things in the store, and then they buy the hot dog. So they'll buy 50 boxes of mac and cheese, and the company will make like 10 bucks. And then they'll buy the hot dog, and the company loses like, I don't know, 50 cents. So that means the company is still up $8.50. That's sort of what the auto scrap is for Scrap.tf. It's a thing that doesn't get them anything, but because people are going to that website and because it's so convenient for everyone, there's a chance that other people are going to be like, oh yeah, I auto scrap, but ooh, there's that. I could do that trade right there, or I could get that key, or I could do this and that. I could get that. They could get that ad revenue. Y'all like an ad revenue? That's not bad. I don't think I have no malicious feelings for Scrap.tf. Like, everything they're doing, as far as I know, is fine. I just wish people didn't trade as much. And I wish people would stop buying MvM tickets. If they stop buying stuff, they'll just pull the plug on the TF2 servers. Is that really bad? People say that a lot. I don't think that's the case. As a game dev, generally when that, like... Oh, it do be laggy again. Generally when that happens, it's, when a game is really old and it isn't making a lot of money, they kind of just, they lower the amount of servers, but they still have servers. And even then, if they did decide, like, okay, casual, this button is gone. And this button. There's only community servers. Is that really, like, the worst? Like, how bad would being in community servers be forever? If anything, I think it would be better. Because then you're, the only downside, really, is you can't hit a random button. Nothing wrong with casual closing and going to community. I mean, we talked about this before, but, like, there have been so many attempts to make community servers viable. Am I going the wrong way? We got, like, Uncle Dan, we got, like, Face It. We've got all these people trying to make community servers viable, and the only reason they're not viable is because the community just moves on for no real reason. Like, Face It could have worked, and I think they're still doing Face It, so, like, there's no reason why it wouldn't, but the community basically played the beta of Face It, was like, I don't like it, and then just never came back to it, myself included, because I didn't like it. But if casual was gone, I mean, I'd probably would just go to Face It. And then I'd play the game and be like, oh well.